Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Myself Rashmi Yande, subject teacher of Science and Technology Part 2 paper. Students, today we are going to start our third lesson, Life Processes in Living Organisms Part 2. First of all, introduction of the concept. We know that different life processes are occurring. They are very important for the living organisms to remain alive. All life processes like nutrition, respiration, excretion, sensation and response that is control and coordination, are essential to each living organism to remain alive. But besides these life processes, one more life process occurring in living organism, that is reproduction. Reproduction does not help the organism to remain alive, but it helps to maintain the continuity of the species of that organism. Generation to generation, there is a continuation of that species. It is only due to the reproduction process. Therefore, it is one of the very important life process. Here, diagram 3.1, some life processes. In examination also, this diagram may ask for labeling. So, observe the pictures and tell the life processes which you identified. Write down the answers here. In first A diagram, in A picture, there is a vegetative reproduction. In B diagram, there is a sexual reproduction is occur. In C picture, there is a germination, whereas in D, there is a binary fission is occur. These all are the life processes, types of the reproduction. Here, certain questions are there. What do we mean by maintenance of species? Maintenance of species, that means whatever the species are there, animal, plant, microbes, whatever, that there is the continuation of that species is there. Then only we can say there is a maintenance of these species. Whether the new organism is genetically exactly similar to earlier one that has produced it. So here the answer of this question it is, if asexual reproduction is there, then that organism, that new organism which is formed, it is genetically exactly similar to their parents. But if there is a sexual reproduction is occur, then there is a difference occur in the characteristics from their parents to the offspring. Third question, who determines whether the two organisms of a species will be exactly similar or not? Who determines the type of reproduction determines whether it is sexual or asexual reproduction. On that basis, we can say that the species will be exactly similar or not. Last question, what is the relationship between the cell division and formation of new organism of same species by earlier existing organism? Cell division, it is based on the reproduction. It is a type of reproduction. There is a division of cell and it is essential for reproduction. And from that, there is a formation of new organism, but different steps, different developing steps are involved in the formation of new organism. So in this way, certain questions are there. Now, formation of new organisms of same species by earlier existing organism, it is called as the reproduction. This is the definition of the reproduction. Please highlight to this definition. It is also one of the various reasons responsible for evolution of each species. We studied about the evolution. Evolution, it takes a very long period of time, but this reproduction, it is responsible for the evolution of the species. In living organisms, reproduction occurs mainly by two methods. These two methods are asexual reproduction or sexual reproduction. First of all, we are going to discuss the asexual reproduction. And first of all, underline to the definition of this, because difference in between sexual and asexual reproduction may ask. At that time, first of all, you have to write down the definitions. Understand the definition. Here, formation of new organism is there from their same species, but here gametes are not involved. What is the meaning of gametes? We know the meaning of gamete, that is the germ cells. Male gamete, that is the sperms, and female gamete, it is the ovum. But in asexual reproduction, these male gamete and female gamete, they are not involved. Therefore, this type it is called as the asexual reproduction. As this reproduction does not involve union of two different gametes, the new organism has exact genetic similarity with the reproducing organism. Because recombination is occur only when there is a different two gametes are involved. अलग characters होंगे, different two characters are there, then only there is a recombination occur and variation also occur. But here involvement of gamete is not there, union of two different gametes is not there. Therefore, whatever the new species are formed, they are exactly similar to their parents. This is uniparental reproduction. Uniparental, uni that is the one, and it occurs by mitotic cell division. In last lesson, we discussed about the difference in between mitosis and meiosis. Absence of genetic recombination is a drawback, whereas fast process is advance of this reproductive method. Advance point is there only that this process is fast. Next point of our lesson, it is asexual reproduction in unicellular organism. In organisms also, two types of organisms are there, unicellular and multicellular. In both type of organisms, reproduction is occur. Okay, so first of all, first type, binary fission. Binary 2. Take a conical flask and collect the water in it from a pond having a stagnant water and aquatic plants. Stagnant water, that means जमा हुआ पानी जिसको हम बोलते हैं, that is the stagnant water. Add some wheat grains and aquatic plants to it and keep it for 3 to 4 days so that wheat grains and plants will decompose. Decomposition, that means that complex things, it get divide into simple form. Early in the morning on 4th day, take a glass slide and put a drop of that water over it. Carefully put a cover slip and observe under compound microscope. What will be the observation? You will be able to see many paramecia performing a binary fission. Here, structure of paramecium. We know that paramecium, it is a unicellular organism. Look at the diagram 3.2, simple binary fission in amoeba. Here, parent amoeba is there. In second step, if you observe carefully, there is a elongation of cell and there is a elongation of nucleus is also. In third step, nucleus get divide and a notch-like structure is formed. At this point, this notch-like structure where it is formed from that two daughter amoeba, they form, which are similar. So from one parent cell, there is a formation of two similar daughter cells. Okay, so this is called as the simple binary fission. In paramecium also, parent cell is there. After that, here elongation of the nucleus. Here separation of the nucleus. the cellular content, there is a division of two paramecium and two separate daughter cells will form. It occurs by mitosis or amitosis. Amitosis, that is simple cell division from one cell to equal cell. Okay. Here one more characteristic of this binary fission, it is axis of fission or division is different in different protists. For example, amoeba divides in any plane due to the lack of specific shape. We know that amoeba don't have a proper shape. उसका एग्जैक्ट शेप हम नहीं बोल सकते हैं बिकॉज उसको एग्जैक्ट शेप होता ही नहीं है. दे कैन चेंज देयर बॉडी शेप. इट डिवाइड्स इन एनी प्लेन, कहीं से भी इनका डिवीजन जो है वो हो जाएगा. बट इन पैरामेशियम डिवाइड्स बाय ट्रांसवर्स बाइनरी फिजन, whereas Euglena divides by longitudinal binary fission. What is the meaning of these two words? Transverse binary fission. Here, two halves will form. Transverse section, जो हम बोलते हैं कि upper side and lower side. In between that, whatever the middle point is there, from that there is a division is occur. It is called as the transfer binary fission. And in Euglena, if you observe, this is the parent cell, parent Euglena. Here elongation of cell and nucleus, it get elongated. You just observe the changes in this longitudinal way. Through the longitudinal section there will be division of the cell and two daughter cells are formed. So common thing is that in binary fission from one parent cell, formation of two daughter cells which are similar. Binary fission is usually performed by living organisms during favorable conditions. Favorable condition, that means when there is a proper food materials are available, temperature, food material availability, these all things are considered as a favorable conditions. And in that favorable condition, binary fission is occur. Or second type of fission which occur in the unicellular organism, that is the multiple fission. And that is from parent cell many daughter cells may form. So we can say multiple fission is observed in amoeba in the adverse condition. Adverse condition, that means abnormal condition. कि जैसे फूड अवेलेबल नहीं है, टेम्परेचर प्रॉपर नहीं है, एट दैट टाइम दे फॉर्म अ सिस्ट अराउंड द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन एंड इन दैट सिस्ट देयर इज अ cytoplasmic division, nuclear division is occur and many daughter cells are formed. जब भी whenever there is a favorable condition is formed, at that time that cyst get break and many daughter cells get released. Here diagram 3.5 multiple fission. This is parent amoeba. In second there is a formation of cyst. You can observe this covering, it is called as the cyst. In that cyst there is a division of nucleus and cytoplasm, further division of nucleus and cytoplasm, and due to that many daughter cells are formed. Whenever there is a favorable condition is occur, that cyst get break and many daughter amoeba it get come out. Okay, so this is the multiple fission. The basic difference in between binary fission and multiple fission, it is in binary fission two daughter cells are formed, in multiple fission many daughter cells are formed. Binary fission is occur in the favorable condition, but multiple fission is occur in adverse condition or abnormal condition. Type of the asexual reproduction in unicellular organism, that is the budding. Yeast which is commonly used into the bakery products. First of all we have to make the suspension of yeast. Due to the warm temperature and due to the sugar present in that, there is a activation of that yeast is occur and multiplication is get started. Because yeast को उसके ग्रोथ के लिए मेनली इट रिक्वायर द कार्बन कंपाउंड, और वो कार्बन कंपाउंड हम कहाँ से दे रहे हैं? टेबल शुगर. You know the formula of sugar, C6H12O6. In that carbon molecules are there. If you observe under compound microscope, you will see the yeast cell performing budding. That is a small bud coming out of many parent cells. This process it is called as the budding. A small bulge. Why it is called as budding? A small bulge appears on the surface of parent cell. This bulge is actually a bud. One of the two daughter nuclei enters this bud. After sufficient growth, bud separates from the parent cell and starts to live independently as a daughter yeast cell. New bud is formed when it grows properly. Proper development is occur. It gets separated from their parent cell and it act as a new daughter cell. तो ये डॉटर सेल फिर क्या हो जाएगी? जैसे ही ये प्रॉपर डेवलप हो जाएगी, इट अगेन कन्वर्ट इनटू पेरेंट सेल. और सो हियर सिंपल प्रोसेस ओवरऑल इट इज कॉल्ड एज द बडिंग इन yeast. In this first part we discussed about the concept of reproduction, definition of asexual reproduction and asexual reproduction in unicellular organisms. Next part we will continue in next lecture.